It is important from both an operational point of view and from the safety point of view that cutting tips are correctly maintained. A cutting tip that is both safe and able to produce a neat cut must have a flat and sharply defined profile, and none of the orifices must be blocked or clogged. During operation, a tip will eventually lose its sharp and flat profile, and orifices will also tend to become restricted from spatter, and these conditions will result in backfiring and possible flashbacks. Each of these conditions can be remedied by performing some basic tip maintenance, as shall be demonstrated. The first step is to carefully file the end using a smooth, flat file, removing as little metal as possible. Be careful to keep the file at right angles to the tip, as an angled tip will result in poor flame characteristics. The next step is to clear the orifices of the burrs resulting from the action of filing, and to clear out any spatter metal from within them. Nozzle orifices are cleared and cleaned using the wire cleaners contained in your nozzle cleaning kit. Select the wire that will enter an orifice without having to be forced. Work the wire carefully into the orifice, keeping it straight so as to avoid enlarging the exit, thus creating a condition known as bell mouth. After an initial clearing, select the next larger wire and try it in the orifice. If a larger wire enters without force, then run this through in the manner earlier explained. Do not attempt to force a large wire into an orifice, as this will enlarge the passage, resulting in improper gas flow through the nozzle. Both the preheat orifices and the cutting orifice should be cleaned out in the same manner, using the appropriate sized wires. A properly dressed tip with unrestricted orifices will ensure both a clean, efficient cut and safe operation. Obviously, it will be pointless to dress a tip that is badly damaged, or if the seating surfaces are damaged in any way. Seats cannot be restored. Nozzles with damaged seats must be discarded. Wherever possible, protect the seats of your spare tips using plastic caps, or store your nozzles in racks where they cannot be damaged. Before a torch is put into operation, it should be leak tested. Leak testing is performed after having connected the torch to the gas hoses and setting the regulator's working pressures to nominal values. Using leak detection fluid, spray the hose end inlet connections, torch valves, and the nozzle retainer nut area. At this time, open the oxygen torch valve. Using a gloved hand, block the nozzle at the tip and then watch for the formation of bubbles, which would indicate the point of any leakage. Leaks are most commonly found at the nozzle retainer nut and occasionally around the torch valves. Leakage around the nozzle retainer can usually be rectified by refitting and securing the nozzle tip. However, if the valves are leaking, the torch must be sent for professional repair. After testing is completed, close the oxygen valve and then dry off the torch prior to putting it into use.